My name is Ellery Sosby. I am the Chief of Police for the Lansing Police Department. First, I want to give my condolences to the Miko family for their loss. This is a tragic and unfortunate incident for the family, the Lansing Police Department, and the Lansing community. As part of our continuing effort to provide transparency, we are now able to provide the following video and still photographs of the incident. Although we are mindful of the Michigan State Police task of objectively investigating the incident, we are also sensitive to the community need to view video footage of the police actions. The Michigan State Police criminal investigation into the use of deadly force is ongoing. Therefore, this video is only a brief account of the events to help you better understand the circumstances that led to this critical incident. This incident is best described as an active shooter in a Lansing neighborhood. I would like to thank the members of the community that called 911 and reported the threat to themselves and to the community. Furthermore, the troopers and officers involved showed courage facing an active violence threat to the community. Lastly, as the sanctity of life is most important, I want to commend the Lansing police officers who provided medical aid and CPR to the subject. Any loss of life is unfortunate, and this case is no exception. The Michigan State Police are conducting a criminal investigation, and in expectation of that investigation being impartial, complete, professional, and transparent, any requests for other or additional information should be made to the Michigan State Police. On January 5th, 2023, at around 5 p.m., the Ingham County 911 Center received several 911 calls reporting a person in the 2000 block of Irene Court who was armed with a gun. The caller reported he was pointing it at people and shooting. The 911 callers provided a detailed description of the man with the gun, and officers from the Lansing Police Department were dispatched to the area. Here is audio from two of the 911 callers.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
On Irene Street. Irene Street.
Okay, what's your nearest cross street? Hold on.
Aurelius.
Okay,
Aurelius.
so I think that could happen.
The neighbor kid's outside. He's been tripping all day. He has a gun now and he's pointing it at us.
Okay, hang on the phone. Get inside your house and shut and lock the doors.
Please don't open the door. He's shooting it.
Keep the door shut. Get far back away
Keep
from
the door shut.
Because they're doing good. We got lots of people headed your way, okay?
Okay.
What was that noise?
He said laughing. That was him.
County 911, what's the location of your emergency?
8 Wayne Street. There's a guy with a gun at my house.
Shortly after their arrival, officers on scene heard a series of gunshots from the subject. Here is the relevant body-worn video.
We have shots fired out here by the accused, more than likely. Sounds like he is east of the target address.
Stop.
There's active gunfire out here. We don't know where it's coming from. Sounds like it's coming from that tan house east. Multiple shots.
A group of officers consisting of Michigan State Police troopers and one LPD officer hear a gunshot and, as trained in active shooting situation, move toward the threat. This team locates a man in the street matching the description of the subject. The subject begins to move toward the team. The team gives the subject commands in an effort to make sure he was unarmed and no longer a deadly threat. The subject stops walking, blades himself, and reaches his hand toward his waistband on the right side of his body, where he retrieves a handgun. He then brings up the gun from his waistband and with two hands points the gun at the officers. The officers communicate to each other the deadly threat. In an effort to protect themselves and the neighbors from an active and deadly threat, the officers deemed it necessary to stop the threat by using deadly force.
Find cover. Stay in your house. Hands up. Hey, we got one coming. We got. Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Have him come to us. Hands up! Have him come to us. Get your hands up! Spread out. Spread out. Lay down. Hey, get your hands up! Hey, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Once safe to approach and consistent with the Lansing Police Department's core value of sanctity of life, officers provided medical aid and CPR to the subject. Here is body-worn video of that moment. A citizen calling 911 to report an active shooter is the type of call that no citizen wants to make and one that no police officer wants to hear over the radio. An active shooter in a neighborhood is a stressful and life-changing event for the community in general and specifically the citizens and police officers involved. However, in this instance, under the immense pressure of the event, the citizens of Lansing and law enforcement work together to stop an ongoing and deadly threat to the community.